Okay, so I'd like to continue the downtown Kingsport walking tour. What we have here is a portable stage for live music on Friday nights. They will block off the street, and you can bring a lawn chair, and the live music is free. Another courteous driver who saw me with the camera asked me if it was alright to go ahead and go on through. So let me go around this truck here and show the rest of this portable stage over the truck. And there we go. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera off and I'm going to show some other spots here. Here's another quick look. Here's another quick look from a better vantage of our downtown. And I had forgotten to show last time, for those who like to indulge, we do have a full service cannabis shop here in downtown Kingsport. Okay, so I'm doing another walking tour here in downtown Kingsport. Coming up here on Church Circle. I'm going to stop here and look at the Kingsport Public Library, which is currently closed. It's housed in a shopping mall until this building is completely renovated, and it's a beautiful old post office building, if you can believe that. Isn't that architecture just stunning? Boy, they don't build public buildings like this anymore. Let's take a closer look. Yeah. Pride and care. All I can say about that building. So we'll continue on towards Church Circle, which is one of the most iconic intersections in the entire United States, and you'll get to see it here. But not before we take a quick look at this pocket park here in Kingsport. We have lots of parks, public recreation areas. Here's another look at that beautiful library. We have modern LED lighting. Yeah. So a quick look at the pocket park with a little fountain in the middle there. Everything beautifully maintained, immaculate. Continue on. I'll just take a quick look over here at one of the churches in Church Circle. Let's see, there it is. I believe there are 5 churches here in Church Circle. One is now a bank, and that would be this one here, that beautiful facade. Continue on. Notice those super wide sidewalks here in Kingsport. I couldn't believe it when I first moved here to Kingsport from a city that didn't even have sidewalks. What a surprise. So this building here on the left used to be a church, but it is now a bank. But at one time there were 5 churches here that comprise the circle, and now there's 4. So looking over here, it's the First Baptist Church of Kingsport. Quick scan. We've got some hills here in the background. Right there. Just a quick scan here. Church circle, kind of a close-up. So this literally is a circle. It's 5 churches. This one time it was a church, but like I said, it's now a bank. So I'm literally going to walk the church circle here. And there's another church behind the foliage. Be church number 2. Let's see if I can zoom in enough on that sign. Church number 3 behind this foliage. And over here, church number 4 up ahead on Church Circle. And here is a historical marker. It says here, the Kingsport landmark was designed by railroad engineer William Dunlap and refined by city planner John Nolan as an original part of the 1919 city plan. Church Circle is one of the cornerstones of planned urban design with its spoken wheel street pattern. It is also listed on the National Register of Historic Places. The bank building on Church Circle was the site of the Kingsport Inn, a hotel and social meeting place, before it was closed in 1960. Well, little do I know, I thought that was a former church because it is so beautiful. We'll take another look at it here. Yeah, so that was really a social club of some kind. So looking back here, back on downtown Kingsport, we have a little haze in the air today from the Canadian forest fires, but you can see behind there a nice hill. I'll continue along Church Circle here. Traffic's starting to pick up. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm going to cross over, and I have a surprise up ahead. Okay, we have more history here. How about this one? Daniel Boone's Trail from North Carolina to Kentucky. 1769, marked by the Tennessee Daughters of the American Revolution. Actually, that trail passes very close to where I live, the Wadlow Gap, on the way to Weber City. Okay. So this is going to be a big surprise because this was a former bank building and the city of Kingsport bought it to turn it into their town complex. So what they did is they consolidated all the little buildings into one place. I believe this is a former Regions Bank building. The city of Kingsport bought it and converted it. So this is our city hall. Not exactly what you were expecting in a city of so many older historical buildings, but it made great economic sense because you'll never be able to outgrow it. Okay, let me zoom in on this hill in the back here. And I believe they're going to be building a mountain biking trail and some other recreational facilities. Actually, that's Holston Mountain is what that is. And at the top there you can see all the broadcast antennas. So Holston Mountain kind of overlooks the entire city, but beneath it there's another hill that's being converted into a city park. We're big on parks here. Everybody should get out and get some fresh air, feel comfortable. Here's another look at Church Circle. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you very much for watching in beautiful downtown Kingsport, Tennessee, USA.